Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Transaction by Gerhard 1963. And here are the rules. We have standard Sudoku rules apply, where the digits 1 through 9 appear in every row, column, and box. We have arrows, where digits along an arrow must sum to the number indicated in the circle or pill from which the arrow emerges. I think they're all pills, actually. Multi-digit pills are read top to bottom, which is not applicable in this case, or left to right. That means the left digit is the tens digit for the number, and the right digit is the ones digit for the number. So, for example, if this were, say, 23, then these digits must add up to 23. And that's an example of how arrows work. And finally, we have not finally, we have XV pairs where digits in cells separated by a V sum to 5. Digits separated by an X sum to 10. Not all possible V's and X's are necessarily given. So as an example here, if this is 2, this has to be 3. If this were, say, a 9, this would have to be 1 because these two digits must add up to 10. And that's an example of how XV pairs work. And then finally, we have digits in gray circles are odd. So these are all odd digits. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, this sum is a sum of two digits, which can only be in the teens. So this must be 1, and this, since there's a V between them, this must be 14. This has to be 1 or 2, because this is at most 23. So this is 1 or 2 with 3 or 4, because it's 3 digits. 3 unique digits add up to 24 at most. Same with this. So this is 1 or 2 with 3 or 4 there. This has to be either 5, 9, or 6, 8, adding up to 14. We know this is odd, and this is odd. So this pair cannot be the same as this pair. So we're going to make that pair, I don't know, yellow. And we'll make this pair orange. So these two add up to 5. And it cannot be the same as these pairs. So this must be yellow here. That doesn't tell us too much. It just tells us that these have to be different sets. This is either 1, if this is 1, 4, this is 2, 3, which makes this 1, 4. That means yellow, the other remaining yellows have to be here, because they can't be here and they can't be here. Also, the remaining digits in these cells here, out of the orange, cannot be yellow and they cannot be orange. And these are different sets, adding up to 5. So this is 1, 4, 2, 3. So this has to be 5 through 9. And this is 6 through 9. So that makes this 1 through 4. So this cannot be the yellow one. This must be the orange one, adding up to 10. This is, again, 5 through 9. This has to be 5, 7, or 9 because it's odd. This is 3 digits, which again, 4 unique digits, which adds up to 30 at most, but then you can't have 32 here. So this is 1 or 2 here. Also, then this is 3 or 4. These are different from these, so we'll mark this as blue, and this will mark as, I don't know, pink. This is 4 unique digits also. So this is, again, 1, 2, and 3 or 4. This has to be 7 digits, which is at least 28. So this cannot be 1 or 2 here. It has to be 3 or 4 here, which makes this 1 or 2. But if this were 32, the problem is that these assuredly... So if this were 32, that means the sum of all these digits are 32. 32 plus 2 is... what is it? It's 34. And that means 45, which is the sum of the digits 1 through 9, minus the 34 is 11, which is not a single digit. So this cannot be 32. It's 41, which forces this then to be 23. So this adds up to 41, plus 1 is 42, plus that makes this 3. So this is 32 here. This cannot be 1, 2, or 3, so this is 4 and 6 here. 23 is 6, 8, and 9 added together. You can you have 14 here? Possibly. This is 32. If this is 14, this would have to specifically be 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4, 5 added together, because that would be 1 and that would be 4. And then this could not have a 1 there. And to add up to 14, it specifically has to be 2, 3, 4, 5. But 4 can't be here because of the 1, 4 pair in the box. It can't be here. So this can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, which means this cannot be 14. This is 23. Since this is 23, this has to be 14 here. Okay, what does that mean? So this can't be 6 here anymore. This can't be 6. So we have, this adds up to 32. That means the remaining 3 cells must add up to 13. And so this is 2. So then this has to be 11 here. Cannot be 2, 9, cannot be 4, 7, cannot be 5, 6. So this is 3 and 8 here. Which leaves the remaining digits in column 5 as 1, 5, 7, and 9. So 1, 9 plus 5, 7 is 22. Plus 4, 6 is 32. So that works there. This cannot be 1 here. This adds up to 14 without a 1. This can't be 1 because of the 1, 4 pair in the row. This can't be 1 or... Okay, so this cannot be 1 or 4 here. This can't be 2, 8, so we could have 1 here and 9 here. 3 and 7 in either place, or 4 here and 6 here. Okay, this adds up to 23. So this adds up to 23. This is plus 2 and 4 makes 29. But that doesn't tell us much here. Where's 2 in row 2? It can't be in the odd circle. Can't be any of these cells because of the 2 in the box. Can't be here because of the 2 in the row. Or 2 in the column, so this must be 2 here. That leaves 2 as one of these digits here. 3 has to be either here or here. Here or here. 4. Where's 4 in column 8? Cannot be here because 4 is in the boxes. Can't be in the odd circle, so it must be here. So this is 4. Can this ever add up to 14 without 2 or 4? What's the minimum then? It's 1, 3, 5, and 6, which adds up to 15. So this cannot be 14 here. Therefore, it's 23. So this cannot be 3 and 7. This adds up to 23. That means this can't be 2. Where is the 2 in column 9? It has to be here. We know 2 cannot be here, so 2 has to be one of those 2 digits here. 2 cannot be here, 2 cannot be here, so 2 is one of these 2. We have 3s. 3 cannot be here. Where is 3 in box 6? Cannot be here, cannot be any of these, so it has to be one of these 2. Which means this cannot be 3, so this is 3 here. So we have a 3 guaranteed here, which means the remaining 3 digits on this add up to 23 minus 3, which is 20. It cannot contain 4, so it's either 5, 6, 9 or 5, 7, 8. We don't know which. If it's 5, 6, 9, then it would have to be 5, 9 here. So we know 3 is here. No 4, no... It has to be 5, 6, 9 or 5, 7, 8. So if it's 5, 9, 5, 6, 9, this is 5, 9, and that's 6. Or if it's 5, 7, 8, this must be 5 or 8. And the other 5, 7, 8 would be here. Okay. 3 cannot be here. That means 3 cannot be here. So 3 has to be one of these digits here. So this is 3 plus 2 other digits adding up to 14. So 14 minus 3 is 11. So it could be 3, 2, 9. So this would be then 2 and 9 if that's the case. 3, 3, 8 is not allowed. 3, 4, 7 could be here. So 4, 7, 7, 4, 7. Or 3, 5, 6. So any of these could be 5, 6. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This is odd. This is odd. We're guaranteed an odd here because cannot be. Sorry, no. If this is 5, 9. The problem is that would mean we have 1, 3, 5, 9, and 2 other odds. So that would be 6 odd digits in column 8, which is not allowed. So this must be 6, 8, which eliminates 6, 8 from the rest of the box. So this can't be 6 or 8. So therefore, if this is 5, 6, 9, the 6 is here. If this is 5, 7, 8, the 8 is here. Okay. So these are both even. This is odd. That's odd. This must be odd also. So we have 5, 7, 9 here, 5, 7, 9 here, 5, 7, 9 here. So we're guaranteed a 5 here. This is 3. Where is the 1 in row 4? Cannot be here because of the 6, 8, 9 triplet, and this is 23. Can't be here because 1 in the column. Can't be here because 1 in the column. Can't be here because 1 in the box, so this must be 1 here. That eliminates 1 there. This adds up to 23. Remaining digits in box 2 are 5, 7, 8, 9, 5, 7, 8, 9, 5, 7, 8, 9. This digit is 1579. We don't know what that is. So one of these 2 digits is a 6. Where can the 6 be in box 9? These are all filled out. These are all odd, so 6 has to be one of these. And so does 8, actually. Because this can't be 6 or 8, so this cannot be 6, which forces this to be a 6 here. That means this must be 5, 6, and 9, so this becomes a 3, 5, 9 triplet. This can't be 3, obviously. That forces this to be 7. We have 6, 8 here. So 8 has to be one of these two digits here. Where is the 8 in row 3? It cannot be any of these because this 8 eliminates possibilities for an 8 here. This can't be 8 because it's even, it's odd, so this is 8 here, which means this cannot be 8 there. This can't be no 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, no 5 or 9, so this is 7 or 8 here. This is odd. We have 3, 5, 9 here, so this is 1 or 7, and this must be 1, 7, or 8 here. Interesting. So this is 5, this is either 2, 9, 4, 7, or 5, 6. Well, the thing is, if it's, so it contains a 5, a 7, or a 9 here to add up to 14 with the 3. So again, it's 2, 9, 3, 8, it can't be 3, 8, 2, 9, 4, 7, or 5, 6, which means 5, 7, or 9 is here. These are 5, 7, and 9. That means this cannot be 5, 7, or 9, it must be 8. And the rest of column 6 cannot contain 5, 7, or 9. So what does that mean? That means we can have 2, 3, which can't be here because of 2, 3 here. You could have 4. So no 1, 2, 3. Could be 4, no 5. It could be 6, no 8, or 7, or 9. So this is 4, 6, and this must be 2, 3. It cannot be 3 because of a 3, 8 pair in the box. So 2, 4, and 6 here. Okay. Where is the 4 then in row 4? Cannot be here because the 4 in the box. Can't be here because of how the arrow works, so must be one of these two digits, which means this cannot be 4 here specifically. This is 23 again. Remaining digits. Okay, so remaining digits in box 4 have to be 1, 4, 5, 7, but this can't be 1, 4 because of the 1, 4 pair in the row. So this is 5, 7, which makes this 1, 4. This 5, 7 pair eliminates 5 and 7 in the rest of the row. This can't be 5 or 7, it's 9. This can't be 5 or 9, so it's 3. This can't be 9. This can't be 3, 5, or 7. Where is the 3 then in row 5? It has to be here. So this is 3. This cannot be 3. So it's 3 with either 2, 9 or 5, 6. So it's 2, 9 or 5, 6. Which means this has to be a 7 here, which means this cannot be 7. This is 3, which eliminates 3 here. This has to be 2, 6, or 8 as possibilities. This is 1, 4. This is 1 or 4. The rest of the column cannot contain 1 or 4. Okay. Can you have 1 here? If you have 1 here, that would guarantee this is 6 and 4. So 1 and 6 add up to 7, and you could have 7 and 9. That is possible. Okay. So if you have 1 and 6 here, 23 minus 7 is 16. So this would have to be 7 and 9. So we're guaranteed that 9 has to be one of these two digits, right? Otherwise, if this is not 1, this is 4, which forces this to be 9 and 1 here. So this means this cannot be 9 here. We have a 5, 7 pair in column 2, which eliminates 5 and 7 in the rest of the column. So again, if this is 1, this is 4, 6, and then this must be 7, 9. And then this would be 8 here, if that's the case. If this is 4, this is 9 and 1. And then, so 4 and 9 is 13. These two would have to add up to 10. So it would have to be, cannot be 5 and 5. It cannot be 7 and 3 because of the 3 in the row. So that doesn't work. So this has to be 1, which forces this to be 6 and 4. Which forces this to be 7 and 9. That can't be 7. It's 5. This has to be 8. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5. These cannot be 5. This can't be 8 here. This can't be 8 here. Whereas the 8 in column 7, it has to be here. So this is 8. That eliminates 5 here. We have 6, 8, and 9 here. This digit can be 1, 5, or 7, but cannot be 5, so it's 1 or 7 there. 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 5 and 6, which makes this 8, which makes that 2. This 5 and 9 eliminate 5 and 9 here, so it's 7, which makes this 5. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 4. These can't be 8 anymore. This 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's a 7, 9 pair, which eliminates 7, 9 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 9, it's 5. That eliminates 5 here. The 7, 9 pair, this 2, 4, and 6, 4 and 6 here eliminates 4 and 6 here. So it's 2, which means this can't be 2, so where's the 2 in column 3? It has to be here. Remaining digits in box 8 are what? 4, 6, and 9. This can't be 4, 6, so this is 9. This can't be 4 or 9, so it's 6, which makes this a 4. These can't be 6 anymore. Where is the 6 then in box... Sorry, box 9. It has to be here. So that's 6. This cannot be 9 because of a 9 in the row. Remaining digits in row 7 are 1 and 8. 8 can't be here because 8 in the column. So this is 1. That's 8. 1 eliminates 1 here. So it's 7, which makes this 9, which makes this 1. 9 eliminates 9 here. So it's 7, which makes this 9. This 7 eliminates 7 here. So it's 1, which makes this 7, which makes this 5. This can't be 5 or 7, so it's 9. This must be a 1, 8 pair. This can't be 1 because of the 1 in the row. So this is 8. That's 1. 8 eliminates 8 here. So it's 3 and 8. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 7. That leaves this digit as 9 and this digit as a 5. That leaves this digit as 6. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 4. This digit is, this 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 9 and 5. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 6 and 9. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 8 and 6. That leaves this digit as an 8 and this digit as a 7. This digit is remaining is a 5. We have a 7 remaining here, and then a 3 in the corner. Cool and good. Yep, fairly straightforward. You just have to, it's basically just sums and figuring out what possibilities you can have in each scenario. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.